Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Northwestern Arena for tonight's matchup between the University of Northwestern, Ohio Racers and your Rochester University Warriors. Rochester University and the NAIA are committed to maintaining the true spirit of competition in athletics. Please do your part by showing respect to every spectator, athlete, coach, and official involved in today's contest. We ask that each guest in attendance follow social distancing guidelines and please wear your mask. Thank you. Now leading us in pregame prayer, Rochester University, Scott Samuels.
Father God, we acknowledge your sovereignty and we thank you for your mercy. Pray your blessings on all those participating in this game tonight and your blessings on their respective universities. Through Jesus we pray.
Now here are the starting lineups for tonight's game. First for the Racers. Starting at guard, number 10, Cedric Delancey Jr. At guard, number 12, Aaron Hammond. At guard, number 24, Joshua Cassell. At forward, number 32, Jesse Ditto. And at forward, number 35, Justin Kemp. The Racers are coached by Caleb Williams, assisted by Sterling Johnson. And now your Rochester University Warriors. Starting at guard, a senior from New Baltimore, Michigan, number 1, Andre Johnson. At guard, a senior from Clarksville, Tennessee, number 5, Henning Campbell. At guard, a senior from Clarkston, Michigan, number 23, Andrew Klein. At forward, a junior from Waterford, Michigan, number 11, Noah Holly. Starting at forward, a senior from Midland, Michigan, number 21, Virgil Walker Jr. The Warriors are coached by Dr. Frank Pleasant. And a happy birthday to Dr. Pleasant.
On the beautiful campus of Rochester University in Rochester Hills, Michigan, it's Warriors basketball on the Rochester Sports Network. Hello everyone and welcome inside Garth Pleasant Arena. My name's Stephen McDonald. This is game 2 of a basketball doubleheader as the women's team, defeated the Racers in game 1. The Warriors come into play 5-2 overall and 4-1 in conference play, while the Northwestern Ohio Racers come in 0-10 overall and 0-8 in WAC play. To get to the starting lineups real quick as we jump it up. For the Racers at guard, Cedric Delancey, Aaron Hammond, and Joshua Cassell. At forward, Jesse Ditto, and number 35, Justin Kopp. For the Warriors, in the gray, they've got Andre Johnson, Cannon Campbell at guard, Noah Holly, Virgil Walker Jr., and Andrew Klein as the forwards. Northwestern Ohio with possessions out of bound. Kicking it out, swinging it around the perimeter into the hands of Cassell. Now gives it off to Delancey. Back to Cassell. Going inside for Kopp. Stepping back, shooting. Can't hit as it rims off. Goes Delancey. Rebound pulled down by the Warriors. Give it off. Andre Johnson moves it to the wing for 3, and it's through for Noah Holly. Cassell with it, gives it off. Shot no good, rebounded by Holly. Up the floor to Campbell. Goes inside to Klein, now back out. Entry back into the post. Klein working his way through the paint, floating it up and scoring. Andrew Klein with his first bucket, averaging 9.8 coming into play today. Ball just above the free throw line to Kopp. Lost it. Klein picks it up at center court. He'll race in, lay it up, and lay it in over the front of the rim. Andrew Klein, 4 quick points for the Warriors, up 7-0. Just over 2 minutes gone. Move it to Delancey. Delancey works his way to the elbow, turns, leaves it for his man under the hoop, and a nice wraparound layup by Jesse Ditto to get the Racers on the board. Now the hard take at the other end by Virgil Walker Jr. A bump and a foul.
Northwestern, Ohio foul number 35, Justin Kapp.
Justin Kapp whistled for the foul, his first. That'll be the Racers' first. Walker's first. No good. Dante Henry checking in for the Racers. Walker's second free throw up and good. So he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Now gives it off to Henry. Lost the handle for a second was Clough. Gives it up to Bode. Bode steps back behind the line, now finds the cutter inside for the lane, and it's good. Bailey Gardner with the lay-in. Into the corner it goes, 3 on the way, no good by Kuchai. 3 on the way, and it's through for Isaac Golson. Eight to 7. Warriors up by 1. Cannon Campbell moves it in the corner for Kuchai. Kuchai throws it up near midcourt. Campbell there to collect it. Into the corner for Kuchai, goes inside. Wraps it for Walker. Walker bumped. And he traveled before the shot. Noah Holly with good vision to find Walker. This is Henry with it. Working on Campbell, got it deflected into the hands of Walker. And a whistle and a foul is going to go against number 25, Henry Bode. Hunter Bode, excuse me. Cannon Campbell brings it across midcourt, gets it back from Walker. Johnson dribble drives through the paint. Now in the hands of Campbell, gets it to Holly. And an offensive foul goes against Noah Holly. Holly with 3 points now has a foul. Driving inside, got it blocked. That was Golson trying to get inside. Now Walker, baseline dish picked off. Diving for it is Holly. And a tie up on the floor. And it'll be Racers basketball with the possession arrow. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Referees now getting together to discuss this. And the shot clock resets to 20. 15-22 to go first half. Warriors still with that 1-point lead, 8-7. And we're going to get an offensive foul off the ball. Ball goes back to Rochester. Give it up to Andre Johnson, to Campbell. Now inside to Walker. And Walker got fouled on his way up for the shot.
Northwestern, Ohio foul number 15, Dante Henry.
Dante Henry whistled for the foul. That'll be his first. First free throw's up and good for Walker.
Now the game for Rochester, number 32, Diego Robinson.
Walker with that free throw up to 2 points so far, averages just over 15 coming into play tonight. Missed the second one, so he splits the pair at the line. Cedric Delancey Jr. gives it off to Bodie. Now kick it out back to Delancey. Delancey gives it off to Kopp. Kopp trying to throw one up at the rim, no good. Rebound tipped and finally controlled by Walker, looking up ahead as he carries over midcourt, gives it up. Johnson for three, that's short. And the rebound will be kicked out of bounds, last touched by the Racers. Johnson with a wide open look for three there, just couldn't hit. One of the leading scorers for this Warriors team, as the inbounds was stolen now into the hands of Delancey. And they're going to get Virgil Walker with the foul.
It remains Northwestern Ohio ball.
So Walker picks up his first. That'll be the Warriors' second here in the first half. Driving baseline with it was Golson. Now gets it up at the top of the arc. Gives it off. The three on the way, no good by Delancey. Now Andrew Klein with it, trying to go inside, looking for Robinson. Pass stolen away. Now dribble handoff. Corner three, no good off the heel. Couple Warriors battle for the rebound together. But it comes down to Klein. Klein going baseline, drawing a triple team. Throws it back up top, saving it was Johnson at the timeline. Walker with it, steps back, fires, and hits the two. Walker up to 4 points now. The lead is 4 for the Warriors, 11-7. Move it around the perimeter, get it to Delancey. Now the three from straight up top, long, no good. That was Gardner with the three attempt. And Hunter Bodie is going to be hit with his second foul. So Bodie checks out. Some full court pressure being applied by the Racers. Give it up to Holly. Also into the game, Chandler Pitts for the Warriors. Now Walker's pass picked off. Delancey over midcourt, working on Pitts. Comes around that screen, moving to his right, steps back, kicks it out up top. Turning, hooking, and finally got it to drop was Justin Kapp. Pitts moves it to Gallinari. To Walker in the corner. Walker is going to take a three. That one's no good. Got his own rebound in the corner, but he stepped his heel on the line and out of bounds. Aaron Hammond checks back in for Bailey Gardner. Delancey with it. Racers down 2. On the wing, it's Golson, goes down low with it. Cut off at the baseline, nowhere to go, and powering it up and in. Racers playing with a little bit of energy now as they tie it at 11. Gallinari steps back on the wing. Pitts moves it to Walker, back to Gallinari. He'll go baseline, pull up for the jumper, and knock down the long deuce. Looked at the three, now gives it off to Delancey. He'll take the three. That one's no good. Rebound collected by Kopp to Delancey. Straightaway three, top of the arc, no good. Chandler Pitts the rebound. Walker gives it to Holly. Holly out near that WAC logo. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul inside. Aaron Hammond whistled for the foul. So it'll be Rochester's ball. Baseline inbound. They throw it in to Gallinari. Go down to the baseline with it, had a cutter. Holly lost the ball. Did Robinson. Now Golson. Trying to drive to his right. Throw it up off glass and in. Goes Isaac Golson. Give Golson 5 for the game. Now Campbell gets it right back. Swings it backside to Gallinari for 3. That one's short. Holly the rebound, trying to fight his way inside, and he's going to draw the foul.
Northwestern, Ohio, foul, 44, Trayvon Wells.
Trayvon Wells called for the foul. That'll send Noah Holly to the line, shooting 2. First one's up and short. Second one up and through. Warriors now with the 1-point advantage, 14-13. Just about halfway through this opening half of action here from Garth Pleasant Arena on the campus of Rochester University. Going to his right, halfway down and out for Golson. Now Andre Johnson into the front court, leaves it for Gallinari. He's going to go all the way down to the baseline, kick it back out. Johnson lobs near side. Holly baseline drive and an offensive foul on Noah Holly. That'll be Holly's second. Trayvon Wells checks out for the Racers. And a timeout on the floor called by the Racers. 14-13 our score, 9:42 to go first half on the Rochester Sports Network. Welcome back to Garth Pleasant Arena on the Rochester Sports Network. 14-13 our score if you're just joining us. Out of the Racers timeout. Golson in possession with it. He's got 5, gets it back, 3 from the wing. Little too strong from Golson there. Rebound pulled down by Walker, coming right to left, gives it to Johnson. Now Walker with it on the logo. Gives it up to Campbell. Now Johnson. Moves to Walker. Walker's going to try a 3. No good. And a tie up under the basket. And that'll stay at this end with Rochester. Couple players for the Warriors with 4 points so far. Walker, Klein, and Holly each with 4. Gallinari with 2. Those are your scores so far for Rochester as the ball goes into the corner. Walker stepping back, firing the 3 and hitting it as he hit the floor. Just like that, Walker up to 7. Came in averaging about 15 per game. As the ball's in the corner now to the baseline. Shot up off the heel, no good. Put back up and in. Looks like 35, Justin Kopp. Now Johnson was all alone for a second as he moves it cross court to Walker. Throw it back up top. Johnson looked at the 3, now passes down low. Out in the corner, 3 on the way, and through for James Ballard Jr. Off the screen by Kopp, going to his left, up and under, laying it up and in is Isaac Golson. Golson's up to 7, 20-17. Warriors with that 3-point lead, 7.5 to go first half. Ballard, corner to Walker. Walker inside to the cutting Ballard, who lays it up. Can't hit but draws the foul.
Northwestern, Ohio, foul number 21, Isaac Golson Jr.
Golson with the foul for the Racers. Checking back in for Northwestern Ohio. Number 44, Trayvon Wells. Second free throw up and no good for James Ballard Jr. Now Delancey kicks it back out up top, driving and laying it in goes Jesse Ditto. Give Ditto his first two tonight as Walker gives it back to Campbell, now in the corner. Double teamed as he gives it up to Walker. Walker, mid-range jumper, off the heel, no good. Rebound pulled down by Johnson. He fights his way back up, no good. And now the outlet goes left to right with Delancey. And a travel called on Trayvon Wells. So Walker with 7, Klein with 4, Noah Holly with 4, Ballard 3, and Gallinari 2. Your scorers for the Warriors. For the Racers, Isaac Golson with 7, Jesse Ditto with 4, Justin Kopp with 4, and Wells with 2. Now Campbell tries for 3, no good. Ball to Delancey. Now to Wells. Wells trying to spin his way into the middle, lost the handle, gets it back. And on the baseline, out of bounds. Last touched by Jesse Ditto. Floater by Kuchai, up and good. And Kuchai gets his first points. And a steal by Johnson. He'll run into the front court all alone and miss the layup. Looked like he was caught between laying it in and dunking it. Now Delancey with it, gives it off. Into the post it goes, turning. Throwing it up at the rim, no good. Kick it out, Kuchai 3. And that one long off the backboard. Rolls out of bounds, and that'll go back to Northwestern Ohio. The Racers shooting 39% in the first 15 minutes of this one. As Delancey got it stolen by Johnson. This time he lays it up and in off glass. And Andre Johnson gets into the scorer's book. Now 1 for 4 shooting with those 2 points. Averages just about 14 per. One of the leading scorers along with Virgil Walker. There's now a 3 on the wing, off the side, no good by Isaac Golson. Kuchai into the front court, laying it up and drawing the foul. So Kuchai will go to the line to shoot 2.
Northwestern Ohio foul, 23, Bailey Gardner.
Bailey Gardner guilty of the foul. That'll be his first. Team's 9th. First one spins off. And that second one goes through, so he splits the line.
The pair, Northwestern
And the Racers call timeout on the floor. 25-19 our score. 4:35 to go here in the first half on the Rochester Sports Network. Welcome back on the Rochester Sports Network. Stephen McDonald here with you, bringing you this double header of action between the Rochester Warriors and the Northwestern Ohio Racers. The women coming out victorious against the Racers earlier this evening. So that shot no good. Rebound tipped to Virgil Walker into the front court with it. Driving to his left, laying it up off glass and in. Virgil Walker Jr. up to 9 here in the first half. The lead now to 8. As Kuchai got a hand on that pass, couldn't come up with it though. Pocket picked. And this Warriors defense starting to fly around a little bit. They are 12th in scoring defense nationally. As the Racers shooting just about 37% so far here tonight. Looks like they're checking a wet spot on the floor. Right on the wing of that Warrior at center court. Walker Jr. to the line. First one for Walker. Rattles off, no good. Diego Robinson checking back in for Rochester as Walker's second free throw's up and good. So Walker 1 for 2 at the line. That'll give him 10 points as the Racers go inside, working against Walker. Tough defense, shot no good. Rebounded by Robinson, outlet Walker. Walker still with it, backing his man down, trying to turn baseline through a double team, kicks it out, finds Klein, and Klein rattles home the three. Klein up to 7 here in the first half. Ball on that far corner, now they move it up top, straightaway 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound tapped around, and finally controlled by the Warriors. Klein running through the paint, laying it up and laying it in with the finger roll. 5 quick points for Andrew Klein, sitting right around his average of 9.8 points per game. He's currently at 9. That 3 attempt no good by Golson. And now all of a sudden the Warriors beginning to separate themselves on the scoreboard. Klein tries to go entry for Robinson's pass stolen. Klein picks him up half court. Steps behind the screen now, goes to his right, into the corner it goes. Dribble drive down to the baseline, kept it from going out of bounds. Pass into the post, kick it back out for 3, and it's through. Joshua Cassell. And Cassell's on the board with 3. It's 33-22. Just about 90 seconds to go here, first half. As down deep in the paint and fouled is Diego Robinson.
Northwestern, Ohio, foul 35, Justin Cap.
They'll get Justin capped for the foul. Robinson's first free throw off the heel, no good. Not a lot of backspin on that first one. Walker with 10. Andrew Klein with 9, the leading scorers so far for the Warriors, is the second free throw. Also off the heel, no good, so nothing at the line for Diego Robinson. As Dante Henry leaves it for Cassell. He throws one up and scores. Cassell up to 5 now here in the late stage of the first half. Into the corner it goes. Now opposite side. Leaning back, firing no good was Klein. Under a minute to play here, first half. Throwing it up off rim, no good. That was Isaac Golson trying to get a lay-in.
Rochester foul number 5, Cannon Campbell.
But a foul underneath by Cannon Campbell will send Hunter Bodie to the line. First one's up and good. That was Campbell's first. Just the 4th foul for the Warriors here in the first half. Bodie knocks down both. So it's a 7-point ball game, 33-26, 51 seconds to go, first half. From Garth Pleasant Arena on the Rochester Sports Network. In a battle of Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Conference opponents. Into the corner it goes. Johnson eyeing a 3, and he'll get the 3. Give Johnson 5 here in the first half. Maybe that'll get him going. Backing down, fading, shooting, and no good. That was Ditto. And now the shot clock turned off. The Warriors can hold for the final possession of the first half. They have a 10-point lead, looking to tack on. That back and forth dribble for Campbell, gives it up Walker, steps back at the WAC logo, fires for 3, no good. And that will do it for the first half of play. Our score after 20, the Rochester Warriors 36, the Northwestern Ohio Racers 26. You're watching the Rochester Sports Network. Welcome back on the Rochester Sports Network. As we get ready to start here in the second half, 36-26 our score. Rochester Warriors with the 10-point lead over the Northwestern Ohio Racers. Stephen McDonald here with you. It's a pleasure. During this doubleheader of basketball action between the Warriors and the Racers, as the women played a few hours ago here from Garth Pleasant Arena. And we are underway for the second half. Ball nearly stolen and knocked out of bounds. It'll stay at this end with the Racers. Virgil Walker for the Warriors led all scorers in the first half with 10. But for the Racers, it was Isaac Golson Jr. leading them with 7. And on that pivot step, a travel called against Hunter Bodie. Bodie struggled there in the first half for the Racers, averaging just about 13 points per game coming into play tonight. Just 2 in that first half of play. The Racers definitely need to get him going here in the second half, as Klein losing it in the double team. And we're going to get a timeout to save him by the Warriors, as Clint Pleasant calls a timeout, their first in this second half. 36-26 still our score, just about 37 seconds old on the Rochester Sports Network. Sideline inbound from Klein out of the timeout near that WAC logo. He'll throw it into the backcourt for Cannon. Campbell gives it back to Klein. Now inside it goes to Johnson. He finds Walker for the lay-in on the other side. Virgil Walker up to 12 points. That's his first bucket of the second half, as we're now a minute gone by here in the second. Into the post, down to the baseline it goes, working on Holly. Trapped along the baseline, throws it up, and somehow got it to go high off glass. That was Bodie, as I said, looking to get him going, and a 3-ball from Andre Johnson. Andre Johnson now with 6 as they move it to the point with Golson. Had 7, as I said, in that first half, pivoting, trying to give it off, and stolen by Walker. Here he comes left to right. Now he'll move it to Klein. Klein, one dribble, gives it up to Johnson. Now to Holly. And Johnson with another 3. Johnson 6 quick points on back-to-back triples. Give him 12 now for the game. As the Racers give it to Bodie on the basket cut. Leaves it in the corner. Golson short. Offensive rebound down low by Cap. Kicks it out 4-3 again, no good. Rebound tipped, controlled. And away with it comes Andre Johnson. Johnson gives it up, Walker, corner, Klein, Walker again, 4-3. That one's short. Long rebound, Klein moves it, Johnson, can he make it 3 in a row? No, bit of a heat check there for Johnson. Racing up the floor comes Cassell, turning, shooting short. And into the corner to pick it up was Andre Johnson, gets it back. Holly, low post, looking for Walker. That's out of bounds. Well, just when I talked about getting Hunter Bodie more involved, all of a sudden Andre Johnson getting into the scoring column. with 6 quick points up to 12. He joins Virgil Walker in double figures. The Warriors' 2 leading scorers coming into play tonight. Gives it off to Bodie. Turns. Now to Golson. Gets it back from him. Trying to go inside. Had a man open. That was Gardner. Warriors head coach Clint Pleasant shouting some instruction from the sideline. Cannon Campbell crosses midcourt with it. He'll give it up to Walker. Walker to his right. Looking baseline for Johnson. Johnson goes up for it. Got some contact. No call. We play on as Delancey brings it in the front court. On the wing for 3, and it's through. Bailey Gardner gets a triple. And it's 44-31 Warriors. 16:15 to go. Corner 3, Klein comes up short off the back iron. Into the painted area, turning on Walker, trying to throw it up off glass. No. But the whistle's going to go against Virgil Walker.
Rochester foul 21, Virgil Walker Jr.
That's Walker's second. First team foul of the half. First foul by either team here in the second half as the first free throw's up and good by Hunter Bodie. Bodie with 5 points left. That one short. Rebound Walker. Hunter Bodie, 13 points per game coming into play tonight. Just 5 here so far. As they swing it all the way around the perimeter. Now in the hands of Klein. Goes elbow to Walker. Now work it inside to Robinson with the throwdown. No. But he got fouled at the rim. They'll hit Justin Kapp with the foul. That'll be his third. Robinson's free throw up and no good. Missed a pair of free throws in the first half. Did Diego Robinson. See if he can't put one through here. And just barely grazing the rim with that second one. So 0 for 2 from the line for Diego Robinson. As Bodie pump fakes with it top of the arc, he'll step inside and draw the offensive foul. And all of a sudden, Hunter Bodie with 3 fouls. As the Warriors up 12, 44-32. Just about 4.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Long pass inbound to Johnson, looking for Kuchai, cutting. And just out of the outstretched arm of Anthony Kuchai. Cedric Delancey Jr. gives it off to Ditto. Ditto to Gardner, inside to Bodie, playing with those 3 fouls, turns, hooks, no good. Rebound Robinson gives off to Cannon Campbell. Now into the hands of Johnson, gives off Kuchai. Now around the perimeter, driving baseline with it, Klein. Dribble handoff Johnson, top of the arc, driving to his left, lost the handle late in the shot clock, and turned it over to Bodie. And that'll be a foul down low Diego Robinson called for the foul as he tripped up Hunter Bodie. Inbound goes to Ditto. Turn, hooking, no good. Rebound tapped out. Straightaway three from up top, no good. And the Racers having a tough time scoring the basketball, just shooting about 34% in this one as they find themselves still down 12. Ball moves to Holly. Holly will take a three, and that one's no good. Rebound Robinson banging away inside, no good. Delancey with the rebound, looking for somewhere to go with it. He'll back it out at the WAC logo. And turned over. And out of bounds. And possession will go over to the Warriors. As checking back in is Virgil Walker Jr. Klein, Kuchai, Walker, Holly, and Robinson, your five on the floor for the Warriors. And that'll be a turnover. Dante Henry and Isaac Golson Jr., your backcourt for the Racers. Bodie's in there as he turns it over to Kuchai. Kuchai leaves it for his man, and a thunderous dunk by Diego Robinson. That's a way to get into the scorer's book if you're Diego Robinson. That ball saved from going out of bounds. A wide open three attempt, banked in by Isaac Golson Jr. And the lob for Noah Holly. The Warriors starting to take it to the rims, and a fall-away shot goes for Isaac Golson Jr. Corner three, Walker, no good. Driving to the lane, Dante Henry kicks it out. Gardner into the post. Looks like Bodie turning, hooking, no good. Robinson the rebound. Robinson rocking the rim just moments ago on that breakaway dunk. And then the lob to Noah Holly. And all of a sudden the Warriors flying around at both ends. And that looks to be a kicked ball. As Andre Johnson checking back in, along with Chandler Pitts. So it'll be Walker to trigger on the far side. Walker with 12 points gives it to Johnson, who has 12 as well. Now moves it. Pitts tries a three. That's too strong. Johnson was there for the rebound, though. Couldn't handle it as it goes out of bounds. Inbounds goes far side to Kuchai. Johnson tries a three. No good off the back. Chandler Pitts the rebound, goes to Johnson, gives it to Walker. And back to Johnson at the logo. He'll float it to the corner for Pitts off the screen. Free throw line entry to Kuchai, back out. Walker will try a three, and got the three. Virgil Walker Jr. up to 15, right at his season mark. 51-37 our score, 11:21 to go in the game. here on the Rochester Sports Network. Welcome back on the Rochester Sports Network. 51-37 our score, 11:21 to go in the game. If you're just joining us, Virgil Walker Jr. leads the Warriors in all categories with 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. He had that last 3 before the timeout. And the Warriors playing very tight defense, doubling in the post, but somehow got it to go. Did Bailey Gardner. Now on the wing to Walker, backing his man in, turning baseline. Got caught up with it, but got it to go off the glass. Walker with 17 as that ball goes out of bounds. Still 25 seconds left on the shot clock. Ball goes into Clough. Now in the post to Wells, lost the handle. Turning and shooting was Golson. And all of a sudden the Racers are starting to scramble offensively. Corner 3, Golson no good. And into the front court with it as it works its way around to Cannon Campbell. Working on Golson, gives it to Walker. Defended by Wells. Walker rises, shoots, and no good. Rebound pulled down by Golson. Crossover dribble going to his left, stops, turns, throws it up off the rim, and it's good. That's 14 for Golson, as Johnson gives it up to Holly. Now to Kuchai. And Campbell gives it to Holly. Had that electrifying alley-oop just a few minutes ago. Now Johnson's straightaway 3 attempt, and that one's through. Andre Johnson up to 14. As that ball kicked into the corner for Henry, leaves it in the middle, and we're going to get a double dribble called. That was Alex Clough with the double clutch. So Walker has 17, Johnson 14. Johnson 4 of 7 from behind the arc. Also has 4 rebounds to his credit as the ball moves to Johnson. He'll try a 3, and that one's good. Andre Johnson up to 17. Now Trayvon Wells with it. Wells working his way down low, and he'll draw the bump and the foul on Virgil Walker Jr.
Rochester foul, 21, Virgil Walker Jr.
That'll be Walker's 3rd, team 4th.
Northwestern, Ohio ball.
On the inbound, it'll be Dante Henry. He tosses in to Gardner, gets it back from him. Screen from Wells. Driving inside, losing it is Clough. And Andre Johnson comes away with it with those 17 points. Driving in, laying it up, no good. Now the Warriors race back on defense. Going up high with the left hand, no good is Gardner. And here comes Virgil Walker. Klein with it, driving middle, laying it up and in with the left hand. Three attempt on the wing, no good. Rebound tapped and controlled by Walker. $7:20 to go. Here's second half. Warriors up 20. That pass nearly intercepted into the hands of Campbell. Dribble handoff to Johnson. He'll rise and fire for 3. That one's short. Got his own miss. Kick out Klein. He'll take a 3. And that one's good. Andrew Klein, 14 points. As that ball knocked out of bounds. A whistle and a foul will go against Andre Johnson. That'll be Johnson's first as Walker checks out. Inbound it goes to Henry. Gives it off to Cassell. Now up by the logo. Hammond rises for a long 2 and it's through. Klein gives it up to Johnson. Johnson playing well here in the second half. Campbell goes to Klein. Backside Johnson. Wide open 3. And he knocks it down. Andre Johnson coming to life here in the second half. 67-43. Warriors up big in this one. Taking the 3 off the rim, no good, was Hammond. Rebound outletted to Klein. Stepping up and firing, Gallinari. And Gallinari hits the triple. Offensive foul down on the baseline. Picked up by Cannon Campbell. Checking in for the Warriors, number 13, Chandler Pitts. As the Warriors up 27 on the visiting Northwestern Ohio Racers. Under 5.5 to go in the game. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Ball comes up top for Johnson. He's been hot here in the second half. Johnson rising at the logo, and that one just off the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Hammond. Out this way to Clough. Clough to Henry. Henry floating it up, no good, spun it out. And checking back in for Dante Henry is number 10, Cedric Delancey Jr. Delancey Jr., a team-high 21 assists coming into play tonight. That ball knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay this way. Delancey inbounding it to Clough. Moves it out, jump stop, and rejected by Klein. Outlet Pitts racing up the floor, Euro step. Couldn't get the shot off clean. Klein nearly stripped it. Into the corner, Cassell driving inside and slamming it down lightly is Justin Kapp. Now into the hands of Johnson as he crosses half court. Klein gives it in the corner to Gallinari. Now Klein driving right, switching to the left hand, can't lay it up and in, but the follow-up tip goes for Federico Gallinari. Delancey all the way to the rim, laying it up and in. Kuchai with it, goes inside Pitts, left-handed lay-in, and that one goes. Chandler Pitts, the high arcing hook from underneath the basket goes, rising from the free throw line off the front end, no good. Put back up and in, yes, by Justin Kapp. Count it, and the foul. Andrew Klein whistled for the foul as a mass substitution for the Warriors. Logan Ealing, one of the various subs for the Warriors. Also Brendan Fleming as well. Gives it off to Pitts. Pitts gives to Gallinari. Gallinari running in, kicks it out. Now to Pitts in the corner. Gallinari with it at the elbow, turns, looks to shoot, no good. Now Wells crossed over to his right, draws the double team, can't finish through the contact. Here comes Fleming with it left to right. Gallinari with it. Dribble handoff to Elling. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. On the far wing. Going inside through a double team. Throws it up off glass. Couldn't get it to go. And here comes Delancey racing to the rim. Through some contact and draws the foul.
Rochester foul number 20 after Aguirre.
Cedric Delancey Jr. at the line. First one's up and off the heel, no good. 74-49. Warriors in the lead with 2:13 to go. The Warriors on their way to a 6-2 record, 5-1 in conference play. And a good effort by the Warriors tonight to bounce back from a 2-game losing skid. Lost here on Friday to Cornerstone. And then traveled to Youngstown State and lost 60-50 to the Penguins on the road. The Warriors in that game held Youngstown State guard Darius Quisenberry to just 12 points, as rising and shooting was Pitt's no good. Rebound outlet to Delancey, inside of 2 minutes to play now. Curling, shooting, and no good is Aaron Hammond. Rebound, Wells hooks it up, hooks it in. That ball stripped by Wells, moving it into the front court. Lost the handle, kick out, and lost out of bounds, looking for Aaron Hammond.
Now the game for Rochester, number 24, Benton Smith.
Trayvon Wells with just his second basket of the game just a moment ago, now with 4 points on 2 of 5 shooting. Warriors up 22 in possession. Just looking to kill the last 70 seconds or so here. From Garth Pleasant Arena on the campus of Rochester University, 3-ball on the wing, and that's through. Logan Ealing for 3. Ball moving around the perimeter, sticking with Delancey. He moves it to Wells, one more. And stripped on the way up was Hammond. Looking for Ealing, couldn't connect. And Fleming takes it back on his side of midcourt. About a 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 15 on the shot clock. As Fleming just holds it out near the logo. Stepping inside the defense, kicks it out on the wing, stepping inside, laying it up off glass, and going. And that'll do it from Garth Pleasant Arena. Our final score, one final time. The Rochester Warriors 79, the Northwestern Ohio Racers 52. The Warriors improved to 6-2 overall, 5-1 in conference play. The Racers fall to 0-11 and 0-9 in WAC play. Stephen McDonald, it was a pleasure bringing you all of tonight's action here. This has been a presentation of the Rochester Sports Network.